Hi guys, welcome back to the Tegiwa YouTube channel. Today we are doing the ultimate intake test for the Civic FL5. As you can see, we've got our FL5 behind us. It's fresh from a service. We've got 8 different intakes that we're going to be testing today. We're joined by Matt Howard, aka Not Even That Fast. Would you like to introduce yourself, Matt?
Yeah, you might have seen some of the other tests we've done on my old GR Yaris. We did a similar test. We've got even more intakes this time. Yeah, so I think we're ready to go.
Yeah, it's going to be quite interesting because we've got a few different variants. We've got open cones, we've got enclosed cones, and I've even got one I've put down as semi-enclosed. So I don't know if that's a thing, I might have made that up. We're going to start with the OEM intake. So that will be our benchmark for today. Then we're going to drop in the K&N panel filter, because why not? Just to see if it just does make a difference or what that does. So prices start from £65 all the way up to £1,757. So there should be something in here for
everybody. Yeah. Some of the ones you've got to pay to play, haven't you?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how more budget options compare with the really expensive ones. But yeah, a little bit about the Civic. It's a completely stock car. The only modification that it does have on is a Miltech non-resonated system, and it's a full turbo back exhaust. Yeah, this is kind of a test. It's not got all the bells and whistles on. Pretty much you can buy the car from the showroom and then choose your intake. I
think the chances are if you fit in one of these, you'll have probably done something similar as well. So hopefully it's relevant to a lot of owners.
Yeah, and the other thing to mention, which we mentioned in the GR Yaris test, is it's not all about figures either.
No, I mean, this is how they're performing on the day. On the dyno, real world, with different intake flows and whatever else, it might be different. All we can do is compare it on what we have here, share all the figures with you.
I think we're probably the only company doing this. They're super popular. You guys love to see them. And like Matt says, it's not all about the figures. So you might be buying it for the noise. You might be buying it for the aesthetic under the bonnet, because you might like popping your hood and seeing a fancy carbon intake.
Yeah.
There's a number of factors. But yeah, we're going to start now with the OEM run, and then we'll start unboxing the intakes and taking a look at what's inside. So the car's now strapped to the dyno. We've got the stock box on. We're going to give it 3 runs, and this will basically be our benchmark for the day. We're going to do all the runs with the bonnets down, because that's what it'll be like on the road. So yeah, let's crack on with it. Excited to get it underway. So we just finished benchmarking the stock airbox. As we mentioned, the only modification on the car is a Miltech non-resonated system, so that's why the power is slightly higher than the factory quote of 327 horsepower. So it did in fact make 334.1 horsepower, so really healthy. Right, so the first kit that we're actually going to be unboxing today is the Ramair Pro-Ram Induction kit. This is available at Tegiwa.com, and it is the cheapest option that we're testing today. It retails at £275 at the time of filming. I'm going to let Matt do the honours with this one, with his super nice snap-on knife that's been lent to him by none other than Andrew Ford.
Yeah.
Nice set of instructions with FL5 on the front there.
Yeah.
Right, so it's out of the packaging, and as we can see, it's an open cone. It's got the nicely prepared heat shield that's going to go around it. What are you thinking, Matt?
Yeah, it looks good. Everything's nicely powder coated. Looks like it's a nice durable finish. Got good quality air filter, and it looks like the heat shield is, it's not just an afterthought. It's actually, if we look at where the standard one goes, it's quite a nice sort of similar shape to that. It's going to fill that void quite nicely and hopefully give you as much benefit as you can have.
And what's also good, that's not always included in even the more expensive kits, is a good set of instructions. So it's in colour as well, which is good. And thank you, Ramair, you're giving us stickers, which is also the bonus. And yeah, I can't believe that for a £45,000 car, this kit's 275 quid.
Yeah.
This day and age, that's really good value for money.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you're just after a bit of noise, this could well be the kit for you. So yeah, we'll get this on the car now and see what it's up to.
Right, that's the Ramair fitted. It's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. The only thing is there's a bolt that I haven't been able to get in, the bottom of the heat shield, and if we look at the instructions, I guess they were writing instructions as they were developing it, because the heat shield is still one piece and, you know, unpainted. So I'm not sure if there's a spacer missing, but in fairness, obviously we are literally hot swapping these on the dyno between runs. We don't want to unstrap it, we want to keep it as fair and as consistent as possible. So there might be something I'm missing when I'm fitting these on the car, so maybe take that with a pinch of salt, but whatever, we'll feed it back to Ramair. You know, they can make a change if they think it's needed, so on to the test.
Okay, so we've just finished dynoing the Ramair filter, and first things first, it made more power, so that's good. Only a couple more horsepower and 5 pound-foot more of torque, so yeah, it was the cheapest one, but it is adding a little bit of something, so that's always good to see. For 275 quid, you're getting a better noise, not having a detrimental effect on the performance of your engine, so that's nice.
One thing we are noticing, temperature's starting to creep up in this dyno cell, so we're going to keep the fans on, try and keep it as low as we can, just so it's continuous, but we will make a note of that intake air temp. We are recording all of that. Add a bit of fudge factor almost for that, really, can't you?
Yeah.